I don't usually talk too much about personal stuff, at least not on social media. But I assume as well, too, that some people that are following me know me to a personal degree. At least I would like to think so. But it's been a pretty, I don't know the best way to describe this, but it's been a pretty challenging past few weeks. And my wife and I are doing what we can to handle the challenge and deal with the challenge. But we have our son who's actually going through some things, needs our support a lot. The worst part of it is that he asked for some help and support, and we were never told of it because there was a short time period that he wasn't actually living with us. I'm not going to go into much detail about all the other things, but I will say this. Guys, you have to, any of you with kids, you have to communicate with your children. You got to talk to them. You got to ask them truthfully, to be honest with you as well, what they're going through, what they're feeling, what types of things are they seeing in their everyday life. I'll tell you this. We send these guys and girls off to school and kind of put it on the back burner and don't think about it anymore. I mean, you don't think that there's anything to be concerned about. And I'm not even going to speak about the shootings in school that we've seen in the past month. I'm talking about their everyday life at school, whether it be bullying, whether it be behavioral situations with other students that they're trying to not be involved in, or their behavior changes because they get involved with the wrong students. I mean, first and foremost, I want to let you guys know, stop thinking that your kids are invulnerable. Stop thinking that your kids are stronger than what they may seem to be. Stop thinking you know your children when you don't conversate, when you don't communicate, when you don't talk to them and actually shut your mouth and listen to them. Listen to what they say. I'm much older than I was 10 years ago. Much older than I was 20 years ago. I can tell you this, in 30 years of my life, in my adult life, I didn't have to deal with a lot of the things that these kids are dealing with today. You can't tell me that you can tell them to do the same things that you did during the time you were in school and that this will help them. Because I'm going to tell you now, it won't. Because you have no idea. Truth is, and this is going to hurt some of you might be angry when I say it, but the truth is, you don't even know your kids. You don't know your kid or your kids because you don't talk to them. Instead, you give them $1,000 advice to sit around and sit on social media all day, all night. They're sharing things with people that they don't know. They're sharing things with people who they claim to be their friends because they are associated with them on these apps. They're sharing things that they shouldn't share with anybody until the time comes and it's that special person. You don't know that they're doing it. You don't know that they're involved in this stuff. You don't even know that they have friends that are doing this stuff. You don't have no idea what their communication is or their conversations are about on these media pages because you don't know them. And for you parents who think you do know this, oh, I'm friends with my child. I'm friends with my kid on Facebook. We follow each other. We're on Snapchat together. All right, I'm going to just bust your bubble again. One more bust. There's a private mode on Facebook where you can communicate and have communication with people with no one even seeing your messages. I mean, you guys don't even think your children are smart enough to set up another account? Come on. A 12-year-old can have a Facebook account. A 12-year-old can have a Google Plus account. My point is that I'm not telling you need to start jacking their phone and going through it and seeing everything, which, hey, I will do that. because I'm that type of parent. What I am saying is that you need to sit down with your child and give your undivided emotional and mental attention to your child. See what they feel. See what they say. And see what they actually see themselves. How can you see what they feel? Look at their faces when they speak to you. All children, all people, everyone in this world have signs. We were unable to see our son's signs because he was not with us. And it's not because I have a skill set that gives me the ability to read your sign. But the point is, you need to start paying attention to them in more ways than one. Family night at the dinner table to eat dinner just may not cut it. Maybe a ride. Go somewhere. It's going to be an hour that you actually have time by yourself. But it's still not just that. That's what I'm saying. It's still not just having that time with them. You have to shut your mouth and listen to your kids. You have to be quiet and absorb what they have to give you. And find your way. Find the best way to not take no for an answer. Because they're not going to want to talk to you. You haven't spoke to them before. This shit is weird now. All of a sudden, you want to talk to me? Do not allow them to separate themselves from you, segregate their whole life from yours, nor let them peel away from your family. Don't make mistakes. Don't make the mistakes that I made. It's kicking my ass. This shit ain't cool at all. Feeling what I feel and feeling it over and over again every time I see my kid's face in my head. I'm tired. And I should have done better. So I'm going to tell you guys this as advice, seriously. Do better. Be there. Speak to them. Listen to them. And don't be the one doing all the talking. And stop, please, man, please. Stop trying to be your kid's fucking friend. Your kid doesn't need you as a friend. They need you as a parent. But you can be a parent that can console your child without actually scolding your child. But they don't need you to be their friend. I got enough of those in the world as it is, and they're going to find out that all of them that they have are not their friends either. Don't let them find out the hard way about you not being their friend, because you're not. Raise your child to be the best they can be. But how can you raise your child to be the best they can be when you don't even know what they can and can't do? Because you don't communicate with them. Because you don't actually conversate with them and let them talk and listen to what they have to say. You are in charge. You are responsible. So don't sit here and have a conversation with your child and dictate what they should or should not do when you don't know the struggles they've gone through with this stuff. And then on top of that, more than anything, don't sit back and try to bogart in their life and tell them how they should run their life, because you haven't been there for them to even give them advice on their life when you don't even know what their life consists of. So guys, listen to what I'm telling you. Based on my own experience, 47 years of being on this planet, and at least 20 of those years being involved in what I've been involved in and seeing what I've seen, making my own mistakes as well, and having my own children. Don't waste the opportunity. Don't sit back and bullshit with this. Take care of your kids. Do the right thing as a parent first. There's nothing wrong with movie night. There's nothing wrong with you taking your kid out to dinner and just having dinner with your kids. But there's something wrong when you and your daughter go shopping for the same tight-ass clothes to reveal your body parts that shouldn't be revealed, and you believe that shit's cute. Guys, if you really want to be a father, stop allowing your boys to walk around showing their damn underwear to everybody in the world and then not grooming themselves hair to bottom of their feet. And you don't teach them this stuff, but you buy all this shit for them, and then you turn around and you don't understand why they can't get a job when they get of age, or why they don't have a drive to get a job. Do better. But the truth is, you make all that time to do that extra report at work. Why can't you make that same time and effort to make the time to spend it with your child? You brought him here. You are responsible for him. Stop dicking the dog and turning around and making it seem as though it's their fault. Do what needs to be done. Like I stated when I started it, some of you are not going to like what I said. Some of you might even feel what I said. And you don't even have to see my face, because I pretty much articulate how I feel in my words with my actual tone. But I'm going to say this. Whether you agree with me or not, just let that marinate inside. You think about it, and then you go from there and do what you feel needs to be done for your kid. As usual, it's your boy Dragonchi, hoping that none of you ever experience anything remotely close to or more than close to what I have. I'm out. Peace, air grease.